Yes, I hear you, listener. But well, let's stick with the MMA analogy. That guy behind you, you probably don't know. His name was Josh Griggs. Griggs was a really tough guy, part of North County Fight Club, I think it was called. North County, San Diego. Ironically, of course, that was the one time in my life where I wasn't living in San Diego. Had a great bunch of fighters. A lot of them Jason Lambert, Joey Beltran, Dominic Cruz, all those guys were up there. And what happened? The two coaches started fighting with each other over resources and money, of course. And that team, dissipated into various factions. Alliance, obviously, in San Diego being one of them. And Josh Griggs was one of the guys who wasn't as well known on that team. And Griggs heard me making videos about it, talking about my time at the Scrap Pack and how they treated me and whatnot. And Griggs said it. He's like, Derek, there's a lot of local fighters, who are just as good as guys on the world circuit. It is very much luck and circumstance that makes our way. Maybe you have a look, maybe you have a style, maybe you have a personality that brings you to the front. Who knows? Or maybe it's just simply something that we can't put our finger on. So Tesla, yeah, maybe you guys appreciate Tesla now, but he didn't become the billionaire or quasi, whatever it is, back then would have been a billionaire, I'm sure, that he should have been in life. Guys, there are so many fighters that are so good. I'll tell you this, so after my time at the Scrap Pack, where apparently they decided I was terrible, I went down and I sparred with Joey Beltran and all them in San Diego. And Joey liked using me as a sparring partner. I was tough as all get out. Most guys would fall under Joey's pressure and cardio. I'm not falling. I'll stand all day long and I'll bang with you. And that's the kind of work he wanted for his fights, right? He recognized my value. And since then, any gym I've gone in, whether it's a Gima here in Utah or wherever else, they know that I can fight because I can fight, right? But you can get in those certain circumstances where you are just simply not appreciated. Like Tesla was not appreciated, and Edison became the father of electricity, or the guy everybody knows about in the history books. It's very interesting how life falls out like that. There's no way to actually totally explain it, but it's very common in MMA. There's masters, and it's one of the great things about the Karate Kid series. Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, right? He had one student, guys, right? He wasn't some renowned karate master. He was a karate master inside himself, and it helped him deal with what was a very hard life. And yeah, there's stories like that flying around everywhere. Everybody read my book, Warrior of the Light. I got another story like that.